There are a lot of things that you can do for fun in Palworld. One of the things that I enjoy most is actually base building. Here in this video, I'd like to share with you 5 things that I've learned about base building. Of course, it does not cover everything, but I just like to share with you the experience that I had while doing my base or while building my base. Now, the first thing I have learned is actually to put your Pal box not too close to the ore nodes that you intend to mine in your base. For example, I built this base because there are a lot of ore nodes at this location. So when I placed the Palworld or the Pal box, I was not aware at that time that if I place it too close to the ore nodes after they have been mined out will not respawn again properly. As in this case, I think this location had about 8 ore nodes. But because I placed my Pal box wrongly or too close to the ore node, what happened is that after the ore has been mined out, it did not respawn again. So this is one thing that you need to be aware of. Also, when you place your foundations or other building items, if it's too close to the ore node, then it will not respawn again after it has been mined out. So this is the first thing that I've learned. The second thing I learned about base building is to place your Pal box at the same level with your breeding farm. This will make it easier for you to take out the Pals from the Pal box and then carry them to the breeding farm for the breeding purposes. I believe this will make it easier for you. Previously, I made a mistake. I actually placed my breeding farms a couple of levels above the Pal box. And this makes it very hard for me to actually carry the Pals from one level to the level where I've actually placed my breeding farm, like what I'm showing you here. So I actually have to carry all the Pals up 3 flights of stairs in order to bring them to the breeding farms to lay eggs. So I suggest that you place your breeding farms next to or at the same level with your Pal box. This will make things easier. The third thing I would like to share with you is actually to have ample space between your assembly lines so that Pals can easily move about in order to do their tasks. For example, the assembly lines like this, it's good that you have a lot of space between the assembly lines so that they won't get stuck and they find it difficult to complete their tasks. Similarly, it is also important for you to actually have ample space for your Pals to work on all the furnaces and on the kitchen and also on whatever equipment that you are using to produce your resources. As you can see here, alpha Pals like this can actually work on the equipment because there is ample space for it to do so. When you are building a multi-story base, I would suggest to you that for every floor that you are building, you should at least use the minimum of 2 panels, 2 wall panels that is, so that it will have enough space for larger Pals to actually move into the area. For example, this is a sleeping quarter. If I build it too low, then the larger Pals will find it difficult to come here to find their rest. But this is the minimal. I would suggest to you, or I would recommend that you use at least 3 wall panels. Like in this case, this is the level for my breeding farms. I use at least 3 panels, 3 wall panels, so that the larger Pals can come here comfortably to breed on inside the breeding farms. The last thing that I would like to share with you is when you are building at an isolated area in your base, sometimes it is better to have an Anubis in your party so that you can bring it out to build the item for you instead of waiting for the Pals in the base to come up or to come to that isolated area to build the item that you would like to build. So for example, if I like to build something here, it will take some time for the Pals to actually go up 3 or 4 flights of stairs to build this item. So instead of waiting for the Pals to find their way to come here to build the item, what I'll do is simply to ask the Anubis in my party to build it for me like this. So these are the 5 things that I'd like to share with you concerning base building, which I've learned to be helpful, at least for my gameplay. I hope you like this. See you in the next video.